dialogue is so critical because you don't want it to turn into a monologue, but how do you create dialogue in your stories and what's the right balance?
I think understanding one, the importance of it. Dialogue just brings a story to life. It brings a character to life. It puts it in present tense. You're no longer narrating a past experience. You're reliving it. Mark Twain said it well. He said, "Don't tell me that the lady screamed. Bring her on stage and let her scream." So dialogue has two main purposes. It's used for impact and humor. So when you want something to be funny, like if you study humor, and I'll just give you this idea. Humor can be learned, but if you're not really going to dive into it, if you're not funny, don't lean into it. If you are, lean into it. But dialogue in humor is a huge piece. But for more often than not, it's impact lines, right? So the key takeaway line, the lesson from the mentor, the key idea from the customer's experience, the feedback that they gave you, whatever, like, can you put that in dialogue? Can you allow the character to say it? Because it's almost third party validation. I get that you're the storyteller and you're actually saying it, but when I tell you the story and I allow dialogue for that character to say it, all of a sudden I'm not saying it, right? If I am talking to you and I'm like, Charles, when you told me and I'm giving your words validity. And so I tell stories like I had mentors of mine who taught me lessons that I give them a voice. I have, in that story we met reference from my mom, I give my mom a voice to here's the results she had in her voice, right? Instead of me just saying it. And we could go on, but ultimately that's the idea is that you allow characters to say it.